Now today, let me share my screen. What I sent in the group, so that by the time I'm introducing you to it, you will understand. What we want to do is just pretty simple. Okay, I would start sharing my screen now. I will now talk about what we are doing of what we are having today. Okay. Okay, good. I'm almost there, so I'll start sharing screen now. Okay, let me mute Idunu Olua so that we can have a quiet class. I want you to pay full attention today. Full attention, okay? Because today's class, right, I'm introducing you to how to do some calculations. You know, you already know how to do it in your using your brain. You can add 1 plus 2 together and it will give you 3. You can add 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1, what will it give you? Only one person should say. Only one person.
5.
God bless you. Good. So now mute your mic. Yeah, thank you. So mute your mic now because I'm going to that exercise I gave you in the morning. That mommy and daddy did not show you. I'm pained about that too. Because the other guy is here now. They have done it. So let me make it bigger so that you can see my screen. But once you get back, when we are done with this class, just ask daddy or mommy that the activity that I sent in the chat, okay? Tell daddy or mommy to show it to you. This is what I sent. So I wanted you to just play with it. Look at it. Look at what I say here. I said, add these two numbers. If the answer is even, you should color it pink. So if I had 3 plus 4, you know it will give me, what will it give me? You do know Olua, what will it give me? Only you do know Olua, what will it give me?
7.
Good. So now, don't mute, so still be on mute. Now 7 is my answer. Is 7 an even number or odd number?
An odd number.
Good. Thank you. So for this addition, it says color it pink. So since 7 is not an even number, I will just write that 7 and I will not color it. That's what we want to do. So, and then if that is for the addition, there is subtraction too. If the answer is odd number, you color it blue. And it goes on. It goes on like that. So you're not doing this one now. You're going to do it after earlier. So you're going to do it after the meeting. Now, the reason why I sent it to you is because, you know, I can use, just like I asked Idunoluwa now, he just said the answer. He mentioned 3 plus 4 to be 7. That way that he was able to use his brain to tell me the answer. The computer too can also do the same for you. And that's where we are going today. You is excited. Me, I'm excited because I want you to see how all of this is possible. So, we are heading down there now. Let me share another screen. Okay, let me mute. I don't want you to be on mute. I'll mute so that we can have a quiet class, okay? So good. Now let me launch that file. Don't mute. You do know Olua. Good. Don't unmute rather. Okay, so let me bring up the mute your mic. Good. You are doing well. You are doing well. So now my presentation is coming up now. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm really excited about today because I want to show you, I want you to know that you can do amazing things with Microsoft Excel. So I'm introducing you to data processing. I think it sounds like jargon. It's just, you know, what I showed you earlier here. All these 3 plus 4, 2 plus 8, they're actually data, right? They are numbers. They are numbers. And then for Idunoluwa to quickly tell me that 3 plus 4 equals to 7, his brain has processed it. He processed it and he was able to get the answer. So now, you know, computer helps us to do a lot of things. So I now want you to know that if you have a lot of work to do, computer can actually help you to do that. All this calculation where you can do it fantastically and then you'll be using your brain to connect, to control it, and it will be giving you the response. So that's where we are going today. So we want to process data. We want to do plenty addition. We want to do amazing. It's not only addition. Oh. We want to do subtraction. We just want to show you how Microsoft Excel can make life easier. Because you need to be aware that aside from you using your brain, I'm not saying that you can't be using Excel to do your mathematics, okay? It's just that you need to be aware that there is something in computer that can do it do a lot of processing. Do we get it now? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Do you understand?
Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic. I'm glad that you are following. Good. So we are moving on now. Fantastic. Saint and Lisa, are you getting it? Okay, can you mute your mic? When you don't mute your mic, it will make us to stay long and we will not be able to get there fast. Good. I've seen that the jargons have muted their mic. Good. Welcome to class. Welcome. Good. So
Thank you, Mom.
yeah. So you can see my screen right now. I'm saying that I don't want to continue because I know that what I want to teach you today is going to be very fantastic. I don't want to continue without you telling me what we did during the last class. So I need Saints. What did we do during the last class? Saints, what did we do during the last class? Or is anybody raising their hand? Okay, Idunolua, your hand is raised. What did we do during the last class?
Microsoft Word Part 2.
God bless you. God bless you. You are really following. Thank you. And I know most of us also remember what we did during the last class. So I'm going to continue now so that I can really cover what we plan to do today. All right. So now I know that you so just in case you've not turned your assignment in, make sure you disturb mommy and daddy to ensure that you turn your assignment in. So now I'm introducing you to Microsoft Excel. Okay. The same way, when I was teaching you the Microsoft Word, the part 1, I made sure I show you that we have Microsoft Word, we have PowerPoint, we have Excel, we have quite a number of them. Now this one is Excel, and I have also told you earlier that it can help you to process data the same way Idunolua responded to my question. His brain just processed it sharp, and it said the answer. Microsoft Word can now do more for you. All right, so it's a special tool for creating spreadsheets. I'm going to show you how all of this thing works now, and we are going to use Excel itself. So for you to launch Excel, the same way we launch Microsoft Word. When I say launch, that means you want to start it. You click on your start program, all right, on your computer, or you have the app on your mommy and daddy's phone. You can have Microsoft Excel as an app on your daddy's or mommy's phone. Or on your computer, you just click on start and then you launch Microsoft Excel. So this is it. So I'm letting you to meet Microsoft Excel. This is my own Microsoft Excel. Now let me show you how it looks like in my computer. But this is my presentation. This is how it is. You can see the way everything is. It looks uninteresting, but I want to make it interesting to you because we can do so many. The same way you're able to type about yourself, you had pictures, you're able to describe yourself, your hobby, and you place those pictures neatly. You are now going to even do way more with Microsoft Excel. Can you keep it down, guys? You can do way more with Microsoft Excel. All right? Now let's dive in. So don't be bothered about the way this line is just scattered here and there. And I think the way I'm recording this screen, you're going to hear my voice again as this so that you will remember it, because I know you will need to hear this again. I want you to understand this Microsoft Excel very, very well. All right, that's why I'm doing all of this. Now let's just take you through how it is. Now I know you know how to launch it, how to start Microsoft Excel, because we did start Microsoft Word. The same place where you have Microsoft Word is where you will see the Microsoft Excel. So when you start it, this is what you will see. Although you can see something like this. Let me show you my own Mac. All right, you remember I said I use Mac. So my own Microsoft Excel is a bit different. Okay, but it still does the same thing. So when you start Microsoft Excel, right, in some recent computer, let's say your mommy or that your computer is very recent, this is what you are going to see. All right, so you are going to see a blank workbook. So you pick this
Hi.
blank workbook and you click on create. So when I click on this create now, I'm going to have, you know, this blank workbook. And that is what I am showing you here. So I'm not trying to label it for you. There is one important thing I'm going to let you to understand here before I go further. Are we still together? Are we still together?
Yes, ma.
Yes.
Yes, ma.
So I need your attention. I need
Yes,
your
ma.
fantastic jargons. I need your attention so that you follow exactly where I am because you need to get it right. Okay. Now let's move on. You see all this line here. Let me just tell you. This one at the top here is the menu bar. Can you see? This is the menu bar. The same way you have it in Microsoft Word. You have the file, the home, all those menu at the top. You have it as well. You know, who can tell me the difference between Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel? Don't let me ask you now. Let me respond myself. You will see all these boxes in Microsoft Excel. But in Microsoft Word, it's just plain. Let me show it to you. Look at my Microsoft. Once you open a new Microsoft Excel, this is what you see. You see boxes. I'll still tell you about it. But when you open Microsoft Word, let me show you Microsoft Word. Can you mute your mic? When you see Microsoft Word, look at Microsoft Word. You see plain. So it tells you start typing. Okay, you start typing here. But Microsoft Excel, that one tells you, what do you want to do? So now let's go and explore what we can do in Microsoft Excel. So you have a lot of things just calling your attention. Don't worry. Just focus on those boxes that we are going to meet later on. They are called cells. They are called
Cells.
fantastic. Look at it. CELLS. Okay, cells. We are going to go further and you see why they are actually called cells. Okay, so let's move on. So why do we use Microsoft Excel? I want you to, we have not told you what to use it for, except if you know on your own. That's fine. But I want you to understand why. Imagine that whose mic is on. I don't want your mic to be on. Jargons, don't leave your mic on. Always turn off your mic after you've spoken. Thank you. Now, we can use Microsoft Excel. I want to tell you about the uses of Microsoft Excel. We can make lists. If you want to have list of everybody in this class now, I can write it. Taiwo Jagun. I will say name of everybody in this class. I can write it in my book and I write Taiwo Jagun, Amida Jagun. I will write everybody's name. I will write the Agbegbe rows. I will write saints. You can use it to make lists. That's why if you look at the Excel, you will see that you can see it has cells. It has rows and columns. All right? You can also use it to count and add. Like that icebreaker I showed you earlier. This maths warm-up that I said you should calculate 3 plus 4 and all of that. You can use Microsoft Excel to do it. I can also create cool tables. In our Microsoft Word, we created cool tables. You are going to see how I'm going to do it. And then, imagine you are planning a birthday party. You want to write down the names of all your friends, everybody that is coming and those who are not coming. So if Ramat is coming, can you keep it down? If Ramat is coming, you want to say yes, she's coming. If Taiwo is coming, you want to say yes. If Lisa is not coming, you want to say no. So you can write it. I would let you see all of this, okay? That's why I want you to pay attention because I don't want you to miss this. I'm still getting somewhere, okay? Just follow me. Just pay 100% attention. So now, let's look at why we can use Excel. We know why we use Microsoft Word. We use it to type documents. But Excel is not only one. It has plenty reasons where you can use it. So that's why I want you to pay. So we are going to pick only few of them. And we are going to use our Excel to do it. I've just listed 4 here. We want to make a list. We want to use to count and add. We can create beautiful table. We can also use it to plan a party. So planning a party, if I am coming, yes, she's coming. If this person is not coming, No, she's not coming. Or you just use the plan. So I want you now. I need you to.
Excuse me, ma.
Yes,
The
please.
assignment, those calculation assignment that you gave us, are we doing it on the same page?
Who is speaking?
Farida.
Okay, Farida, you were in the toppers class. You joined the toppers class. So just flow along. I gave you that so that you will be able to do the assignment. Just flow along. All right. So now these are the uses of Excel, and there are more. So I want to use it to make lists. So I just want one person. I don't want everybody to unmute their mic. I want one person to read it out so that I know that you are following. And who would that be? I want Saint. Are you still here? I called you earlier. Can you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now I want you to read out the 4 uses of Excel that we have here. We have more, but we are just sticking to these 4. Yeah, the first one is what?
Making lists.
Good. The second one is?
Counting and adding.
Fantastic. The third one is?
Creating
Brilliant. The last one is?
planning a party.
Fantastic. So now, okay, thank you. Mute your mic. These are just few of what we can use Excel to do. And I want to show you how. Do you know that some schools, your report card can be done with Excel? So this is one. SGK International School, although this is just an image. They have actually prepared their report card in Excel. So I just want you to know that one, all right? Just so you know that Excel can do a lot of things. So this is just for you to know. Now, before I go into Excel itself to do some things, I want to let you know that I want to give you some fun facts. We are going to go into Excel now. And don't worry if you do not have Excel. This video, I'm going to make it available like this. I'm not editing, so that you can practice on your own. Do you know that we have over 1 million rows, over 16,000 columns. I'm going to show you all of this. I'll show you what that row is. I just want you to know this. Total number of cells in Excel is this. The colors in Excel. So it's just basically to let you know that Excel is very fantastic. It can be used for a lot of things. So now we have been telling you about Excel. Now let's go and see Excel. Before we go there, before I open my Excel, let me show you what rows are. Look at these are rows. You see where you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can launch your Excel, fine. Otherwise, just follow. This is exactly what you are going to see. You have enough time to practice, okay? These are rows, and these are columns. All right. The columns are in A, B, C, and it goes to Z. Now, each of these are the cells that I showed you earlier. These are the cells. So you will look at it. And each cell is unique to itself. Each cell is unique to itself. That only one cell has a unique thing, a unique content. So now let's head over to Excel now, and I will now show you. Now, so let's explore Excel. All right, I'm going to my Excel and see my screen. Very clear. Good. Fantastic. Good. Now, okay, let's go on. Because I don't want you to miss this. Excel, you can use, don't forget, we can use Excel for a lot of things. Okay, we can use it for a lot of things. We just want to, and I just listed 4. You can use it to make lists. You can use it to do addition and subtraction for counting. You can use it to do what again? To prepare a party table. You can make a very beautiful table. Beautiful, colorful table. And then you can use it to prepare a party, a party list. Who is attending my birthday party or my auntie's graduation party? Anything like that. Your mommy can say, okay, yes, Farida, can you prepare the list of those who we are expecting for our family meeting? You can, okay, we are expecting Uncle Demola, Uncle Hey, Uncle B. You can have that. You can now create that list and say, yes, mommy, Uncle B is coming. Uncle A is actually not coming. That kind of a thing. So now, let me now tell you what it is. You see this, anywhere to move around Excel, you use your tab. You use your arrow keys on your keyboard. right? So you can see that I am moving to D, I'm moving to E right now. You can see anywhere I am, you will see the column highlighted. So I'm going to ask you now, okay, to tell me exactly where I am. Okay, can you mute your mic, please? Jagun, you don't always mute your mic. You need to mute your mic in class. All right? So, see where I am right now, because I need to let you understand this. If I am move around my cursor, if you want to ask me a question, want to call my attention, just raise your hand. I will see it. I will call you. Rather than unmuting, okay? So that we can, I want everybody to understand this Excel. Very, very important. So I move my cells. I'm moving my cursor around. I am in a particular cell. So there's one thing I want you to see. My mouse is around here where I have B4. This is what we call B, and I am in row 4. You know, in our classroom, you sit like this, rows and columns. So I can have my friend in front of me and can have my friend at the back of me. So we are all in one row. And we can also be in column 2. I take that back. This is the row. We can be in the column this way. So column is like this and row is like this. That's the way I do my hand. This is column and this is row. Now you can see if I am here, B, I am in column B right now and I am in row 2. So it makes it to be B2. If I am in column A and I am in row 1, you will see this formula bar having A1. Can you see this A1? Where my mouse is, where my cursor is blinking right now. Do you see A1 in the name box? That name box will tell you exactly.
Yeah.
Good. It will tell you exactly where you are. So I'm going to call you one by one now to tell me where I am. All right? So now look at me. I am here. Farida, where am I? Where is my cursor now? Where is my cursor? Is on where? Fantastic. So, Saints, where am I now? Where is my cursor? Can you see my screen? Okay, I'll pass that to Idunuoluwa. Idunuoluwa, where am I right now? Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Where is my...
B4.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Jagun. Okay, can you mute? Mute. Good. Jagun, Taiwo, where am I now?
E7.
Fantastic. Jagun, Kehinde, where am I right now?
F3.
Great. Okay. Who do I have on the call again? I ran out of name. Yeah. I have Abdullah. Abdullah, where am I right now?
My name is Abdulsalam.
I have Abdullah as well. I know you. You are in my toppers class, so each one is elementary for you. You that have done the bigger one. Abdullah Lawal or Farida Lawal. Can you see my screen? Where am I?
Yes, ma. Yeah, number 9. B.
B what?
B9.
Great. Okay. So, yeah. Roy, good. Roy, I am here. Where am I right now?
D3.
Great. So everybody is following. So can you mute? Okay, I need to call the Adegbe rules. Ife, where am I right now?
Yeah, C.
C6. Good. Taiwo Adegbenro, where am I right now?
D8.
Fantastic. Kehinde Adegbenro, where am I now?
TV.
What did you say?
TV.
G3. Did you see it? G3. Can you see it?
Yes. Yes.
Good. If make sure you show him around. Show it's a boy, right? Make sure you show him around, okay? So that he gets to see that. Okay, who else have I not called? Abdul Salam, me, I'm not calling you because we are meeting in the afternoon for our gas boost class. Okay? He's on it. Lashe,
Okay.
yes. Lashe, um, where am I right now?
E8.
Fantastic. So I've introduced everybody to the cells, and each cell is actually unique. So now we're going to do something now. So let me head back to my presentation. So we have explored Excel, right? We have not even gone further. I just want to keep you focused on these few ones so we get it right. So I'm glad that you all know that each cell is unique. And there is something that you need to know. When you are in front of a door, let's say the door of your house, you know you are at the door. When you are at the door, if you don't open that door, you are not inside the house. That's how they excel too. When you are on a cell, if I am, let me show you that so that you understand. As I am now, I am on cell D6. Being on cell D6 is different from being in cell D6. So if I want to type now, I need to type so that it's there. I've typed 4. If I place it on it, it's on it. But if I need to edit it, maybe I want to change it to 5. I need to be in that cell. To be in the cell, I need to double click it. So you see that I am double clicking, or I am coming to that formula bar that is helping you to see it, and click here and remove that 4 and change it to 5. So I just quickly chip that in. Let me go back to my presentation. There's a lot to learn in Excel. There's so much you can do with mom and dad, right? Helping them with amazing solutions. And they'll be proud. And age doesn't have, even as you are 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, you can do Excel excellently. Excuse me, you can do it very well. Now, so it's time now. It's your turn now. I want you to launch Excel. Just launch it Excel. We are going to get on to do something. Launch your Excel. If you haven't launched it, start it. Don't unmute or just launch it, right? So let me move on to the next slide. So now that you have launched your Excel, I hope you are not having any problem launching it. Everybody is good, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Oh, I love this class.
I don't understand what you mean.
Your computer and locate Microsoft Excel, or
Yes,
just
ma'am.
simply type Excel. It will bring it up for you. Then you can click it and open it. We good?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. So can you mute your mic? Fantastic. So now everybody is in Excel now. We want to do some small things, right? Let me head back to my. So you can familiarize yourself with the row that I've showed you, the columns, okay, and the cells. So now we are heading down to making some fun with cells. Okay, yeah, these are this. So write in your Excel there. Can you mute your mic? Right where you have launched your Excel. Just type. You want to type. You do not mute. Good. So now your Excel is launched now. You have it in front of you. We want to do something. You can just type. We want to type our names and our age. So look at my screen. I have my family name and then their age. So I am heading to my Excel. So every one of you head over to your Excel. You can be anywhere, right? Just type my family. So I'm typing my own. My family, right? And then I want to type their name. What I'm using to move, when I finish typing that my family, I just press enter. It moves to the next line. And then I press enter again, it moves to the next row. So I've typed that name. I want to move to another column. So this is age. I usually hold my shift key down when I'm typing my first letter because my first letter should be capital. So I want you to be used to that practice, right? I press enter. When I press enter, it moves to the next line. So I am here and I want to type the names of my own family. So I just want to just make up names, okay? It doesn't have to be real names, make up names. So I want to pick Lekan, and And then I want to put the age of Lekon is 12. I press enter. I want to enter Remy, and then the age of Remy is 9. Let's do with Beatrice. I think that name just popped in my head. Say 2. Let's do with what other name? John. And John is 3 years old. So can you see who has finished their own? Who has finished theirs? Roy, have you finished yours? Okay. Saints, you have finished yours, and Lisa. Fantastic.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Good. So you are getting along with that. I don't want you to share your screen because I have few times left. You are still going to share later on. We are still going to do. Don't share.
What do you say to type?
Okay, I asked you to type. Look at my screen. Just type my family. Can you see my name and age? Just make up name. It doesn't have to be your real family, right? Just make up a name. The name and age. So just type about 2 or 3 names and just make up the age. So make up some numbers. So Lisa and Saints are good. I just need to confirm few more people that are good. Jagons, Adegben Rose, are you good? Lawals, are you good?
Yes.
Okay. Roy, are you good? Idunolua, I think you are good.
Ma?
You're good, right? You have been able to type
Yes,
yours.
ma'am.
Fantastic. Okay, you can mute your mic. So I think I love it. You guys are flowing very well. So, brilliant. This is nice. We have few more minutes. Oh, I need to really make sure we finish this class. Okay, so I love this part where we make it colorful. You know, we can make our tables look pretty with colors. So let's do that with the same name that we have. There is something we call cell styles, but we're not going there today, right? We just want to make sure we achieve few things. There is a lot to learn, okay? But we just want to make sure we do something. Now you will see this fill icon. It's called fill color. It's on my home tab, on my home menu. My home menu has all this. When I click on home, your Excel might be different from mine, but you should be able to see this icon. It's always around the bold, italics, underline, numbers, the way you are used to with Microsoft Word. So I want to pick on this fill color, and I'm filling that my family with color pepper. I click on the name. I want to pick another color just to make it, look colorful. Then I'll pick another color. Let's pick this. I pick Lekon. Let's pick the name, right? Let me pick this. So can you try to do yours? You see, as I pick on the fill color, you just fill it with that color. So you do that. Let me know you've got it. Once you get it, just call my attention. I will just stop. We move on to other things. Black. Oh, black is just going to make it all dark. Well, if you make it all dark and I want the text to be white, so I'll just make it white. You see. So this is one of the uses of Excel where I am making a list. All right, I'm making a list. The list of my family in one of the uses that I introduced you when we started this class. I want to color this. I want to color this. So you can see I've colored everything. Everything is all filled with colors. Okay. I've colored it. So do you have something too? Do you have yours colored as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. So, Adegben Rose, do you have yours colored too?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. The jargons, are we good? I think they are off. Okay, they are here. Good. Okay, you can mute. I know the rest is also good. So now, you can see we've made lists. So now you can see, I say let's try. So we've already tried that. Yes. You know the icebreaker, which you are going to do after the class. That is what we want to do right now. I just wanted to show you how I can use it to do some addition, There's a lot of ways, but I will show you just one way now. There's a lot of ways. So, we have this one in the addition, and I said if it is even number, you should color it pink. Otherwise, don't color it when you add these numbers together. So let me head down to my Excel. I would just want to still be on that same sheet, okay? So I can do it different way. So I have these 3. I want to put the plus sign. Okay, once I put that, it's going to recognize that. So I want to do it this way. Because Excel, once it sees equal to, any of, we call it operator signs, equal to, plus, minus, and all, it knows that, yes, they want to do calculation. So I just put that quotation so that it sees it. It doesn't recognize that I want to do any calculation in that cell. So 3 plus 4. And then I also want to put equal to. Because it's Excel, I have to be careful. So now, let me make it, I want to make it smaller so that you can see it as I have it in that. You are not going to do all this. You're going to I just want to teach you. So I want to add 3 and 4 together. 3 plus 4. So I will just press equal to in this cell where I want the answer to be. Then I will move my cursor. I'm moving my arrow keys on your keyboard. I'm moving my arrow key. I'm moving it to the back to select it. There are quite a number of ways. Then I'll add my plus sign. I'll move my cursor again, or just click on the 4. And then I'll press enter. You can see, tada, it has solved it for me. So this is me just trying to show it to you that 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. I want to add these 2 numbers together. Remember that we have this 3 plus 4. And you know the answer is 7. So how do you do it in Excel? How do you make Excel to solve it for you? So because Excel, anytime it sees operator, if I type plus, it sees it, it recognizes it. I don't want to type the plus. If I type it now, it will be looking for what do I want to add. What do I want to add? Can you see? It will not allow me to go until I pick something. You are still going to understand this later on, okay? But for me to add 3 plus 4, what I have done here is that I typed it out here. So ideally, this is how I should just press my equal sign, put 3 plus 4, okay, and then I'll press enter. It will tell me the answer. Do you understand now? But because before I want Excel to know that I need an answer to something, thank you, I must press my equal sign, because I'm telling you what is the answer of this. So it's not like what is the answer, ask me the question. So the equal to is like what is the answer. So in Excel you say what is the answer, then it asks me the question. So that is this one. Now let's do the subtraction. If you want to do a subtraction, so I have 5, okay. If I press the minus, it's going to recognize. So I'm using that to deceive it and say, don't do anything. I just want to teach you, right? Now, 5 minus 3. And I want to put the equal sign again. Don't forget, I'm just using this to teach you. You don't necessarily have to do that. So to do it, I'll press my equal sign. And this is the 5 minus, I'm moving my cursor, minus 3. And I press enter. You can see. Alternatively, the way I did that step, I will just say equal to 5 minus 3. It will tell me the answer, which is 2. Do you understand? Did I confuse you?
Yeah.
Do you understand it? Do you understand? Okay, good. So, plus and minus, they are straightforward. But when it comes to multiplication, let me show you that sheet. When it comes to this multiplication, I want to multiply 3 by 3. Multiplication is, what is the symbol of, is x. Is x, right? But if I want to do it in Microsoft Excel, if I type x, nothing will happen. No. I need to use its own tool. It has its own operator. And the same thing goes for division. If you look into on your keyboard, you will see that you cannot see a divide. Can you see a divide on your keyboard?
No.
You can't. So there's a way we are going to. So we are going to do the two together, the multiplication and the division. So let's head back to our Excel. So let me just type here so that we'll be able to differentiate it. This is addition. All right. I want to insert a row here. It's pretty simple. There's a lot that you need to learn. So I'll just insert here. And then I want to call this subtraction. And then this is subtraction. So I'm moving on to multiplication. Multiplication. Sometimes I would say multiply. You know, the ply. I'll be scouting for ply or ply. Okay, so multiplication now we are here. So we want to do multiplication. Now let's do 3 times 3. Watch it. So if I say 3 and then I put the x, which is times, and then I say 3, what is good? So if I now say equal to, you see I did not do anything here. It's not going to work. It's actually not going to work because this is not, you can see it's already telling me not found. Do you see all this ash? It's telling me it's not correct. You can see it's just like, what are you saying? He doesn't understand. So that's how I'm going to do multiplication. To do multiplication, I'm going to use my asterisk. This key is on top of your number 8. I will have to press my shift key to see it. This key is the operator for multiplication. All right, it's the one that helps me to do multiplication. So that's what I'm going to use. And if I want to type it here as well, it's going to allow it to stand alone, not like the plus and minus. So to do it, I will come here 3 times. I actually press shift 8, so it gives me that asterisk times 3. You can see it didn't give me name because it doesn't recognize x. Alternatively, I can do equal to and then just put the 3. Oh no, I just press shift 3 times 3 and I'm good. So that's multiplication. And the last one is division. I'm sure you got it, right? You got it. So just know that in Excel you don't use the x for multiplication. The symbol you use for multiplication is the asterisk. And now let's do division. You already agreed with that there was no division on your keyboard. So let's pick one of the example in the division. So we have 14 divided by 7. So this is how I'm going to do. So I'll have 14. The symbol, the operator for division is slash. Alright, this is division. You know you also have it too. When you write your fraction, you write 14 over 7. That over, you know, sometimes we can write it 14 slash 7. So this is it. So let me do the formula, the calculation. So I'll say equal to 14 divided by 7. It's going to give me 2. So let me do the equal. Another way is just to say equal to 14 divided by 7. And it will give me the answer. So we have very few more minutes to. I think we have less than 7 minutes to end this class. Do you understand these calculations?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes,
You understand it? Okay, our class is ending in 9 minutes. You understand? I'm glad that you understand. So I've introduced you to the basic operators in Microsoft Excel. You've done some addition and some subtraction. But because of this little time left, I want you to actually practice it. So this is me. I said I want you to do it also. Just do this calculation on your own. So you know you have that this class assignment, this class activity, this document that you all didn't see. So I want you to go into Excel now and do all of them, because you're actually supposed to do it, you know, just warming up. So do it on your own. do it by warming up and then do it in Excel. You're going to see your assignment. Your assignment is very beautiful. You're going to practice everything that we talked about today, which is the addition, multiplication, division, the coloring, the lists, all of that. So let me just, recap on what we've talked about today. So make sure you do it. I hope you are doing it during this class, because if you don't do it, you won't know the amazing thing that you can do in Microsoft Excel. So just to recap, okay, that's the end. Just to recap, we talked about we identify Microsoft Excel. I let you know about the rows, the columns, and the cells. I also let you know that each of them is unique. All right. When you are in a cell, it's different from when you are on a cell. This is just the introduction you are going to have today. You can use it to make lists. I showed you that in some schools they use it for their report card. Can you lower it? They use it for their report card, and this is an example of a report card, right? So don't forget these 4 uses, and there are more too. Making lists, counting and adding, creating cool tables, planning a party. We can even use it to make game, but this class will not, it's finishing soon. You can use it to make tic-tac-toe game. Excel has so much fun, and then we can use it to make serious business too. Like the one daddy and mommy uses, serious business. But for your level, at least you get to know that yes, you have Microsoft Excel and it can do amazing things. It can do a whole lot. A whole lot. Alright? So make sure you explore it. Do this class activity, and then I will also send you assignment. The assignment is pretty simple. It just covers all of what we talked about today. But make sure you do more of these, calculations too. So how do you see this class? Do you enjoy the class?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
So
Yes, yeah.
do you have any question for me?